We all know that AI is getting very out of hand. It's escalating very quickly, and I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good thing. I think a lot of us can agree with that. All right, it's not too long till flipping Terminator turns up outside that portal. Take a look at this video. Now, this woman is talking about an AI system that reacts to when they tell it to turn off. Just listen to this.
If you tell the model it's going to be shut off, for example, it has extreme reactions. So it will, we've published research saying it could blackmail the engineer that's going to shut it off if given the opportunity to do so, etc.
What? Kill someone, wasn't it? I'm not sure if it was Claude or someone else. But, yeah.
Yes.
Wait, how can we just move past that? The AI was ready to, the person, and she just goes, yeah.
This is obviously massively concerning, and this is the point I was making about kind of needing to progress research on alignment, which is this topic, this area, which is, how aligned are the model's values across the whole distribution, including in stress scenarios, to the point where if you've got this model out in the public and it's taking agentic action, you can be sure it's not going to do something like that.
I wouldn't take that chance, mate. Just unplug it. Just pull it out of the plug, like my mum used to do to my Xbox, and I was playing it past my bedtime. It wouldn't matter. She'd just come in, pull the plug out, and say, "Go to bed, mate." That's all this AI needs. Someone to pull out the plug and say, "Bedtime." Yeah, leave a comment about that. That is crazy. And the fact that they're not taking responsibility and shutting it down. If there's a machine that's capable of doing this, surely that's not a good thing.
So if anyone's ever wanted to know what is down one of these, let's take a look. Get a little bit closer. Holy crap, man. It's honestly quite terrifying. There's a why is there a ladder? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can climb back up. Gotcha. That's terrifying.
Well, I don't know what phobia that is, but I got it, mate, because let me tell you something. Seeing that underwater is horrible. That makes me nervous even watching this video. It's not the scary part of falling in, because if you do, good luck to you. It's seeing the pipe through the water. Does anyone else have that? Like, just seeing something underwater makes me nervous. I don't know what it is.
So my mom told me I'm old enough to have all my paperwork. And I'm going through it looking for my birth certificate because I want to buy a passport. I see all these photos. When the hell did I go missing? And why was I never told? I saw this photo. I need to call my mom right now because why the there a photo of me with a missing sign? And I was looking at this. I was like, hold on. How many times did I go missing? Because this is for safeties, kids, and blah, blah, blah. So you rip this out when a kid goes missing. Why is it missing this whole cutout? Why was it cut out? George Jimenez? Dog, that is not my name. I don't know if they made this as a joke when I was a kid, but who the hell is George Jimenez? Nah, bruh. I need to call my mom because why is this in the middle of all my paperwork?
What?
I never went missing.
Who found you?
Come home soon, George. We all love and want you home. Okay. Why the hell is this here? And why am I missing this slip?
Mate, that's actually pretty scary. Could you imagine that? Finding your paperwork and you knew that you were... Like, we need an update on this. We need to have an update on this. Did we just find this guy? He's going to look into this, see himself on the news and all sorts. Like, he didn't even know his own name.
This is either a horse or a sheep. Try and get you out of town.
That's a T-Rex, isn't it?
Please don't bite a hole in it. Ah! No, it doesn't give a
Stick your finger up its nose.
Right, I'm going to have to step out the tent because if it bites a hole in it. Oh my god! Look at all that! Hello.
What was going on there? Did he think it was flipping grass because the tent was green? I don't care, mate. That would be scary because that looked like a flipping T-Rex. We've all seen Jurassic Park. That tent ain't saving you. That crime scene's ruined, isn't it? This person's never seen Dexter, is he? But I wouldn't have touched that. I wouldn't have even opened the bottle. I would have taken it up. You know, this is a flipping crime scene. Now, all the evidence is gone. What is a soul tie? A tied soul? Can someone write down in the comments what that means? This video, all in the comments were saying that it was a soul tie and that this diver released it. I don't know what that means.
What if the Mandela effect could actually be proven? The Mandela effect is a phenomenon where millions of people remember past events differently from what they originally happened. For instance, the Monopoly guy using a monocle. A lot of people remember him using a monocle, but apparently he never did. If you search it up, you'll see he never did. The same thing with this video. A lot of people remember the reporter being blonde.
Please. I mean, I love our chances. You know, it's been, on the field.
The thing is, there are a couple of people capturing the Mandela effect on camera, and it's the case with the thought police, who has been using an old phone to see somehow through a parallel dimension. This is what he recorded from the same video. You can see there, she's blonde. Officially, she was never blonde, but ChatGPT remembers Emily Austin actually being the woman from this commercial. So this is where things get even stranger. A YouTube account captured the Mandela effect happening live. Check this out.
I hung this thing up. I got it a long time ago. My cousin painted that picture. It used to be hanging over here. I've decided to move it over there, put this over here, just for the hell of it. I'm only bringing this up because until I had done those two things, things were normal inside of this room right here. So the night I did this, it was just a couple nights ago, that really weird stuff started to happen in that room, and things, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was seeing stuff. So I'm doing this video so you guys can see, and I'm gonna show it to you live. This book, this is one of my nephew's books. I'm going to show you, as I pass through this doorway, what happens, and it's weird. All right, it happens when it gets in the room. See it? And then back out here, normal. Yeah. What the yeah. And then normal.
That reporter was blonde. I remember that video, and I've seen it 100 times. I remember seeing it as a kid and going, that guy's a badass. You know, he caught the ball. That's what all men would like to do in front of their crush, wouldn't they? What are we supposed to do with this information? Like, if we found out we're in a Mandela, like, if the Mandela effect is real, what are we supposed to do with that then? You know, is there a switch somewhere? You know, what are we supposed to do? So, even if it is real, what can we do about it?
This guy Casey had found a hole in the ground on the streets of NYC that looked like it led to an underground city. It was since then covered up, but these guys found a way in, and what they found down below is not what you would expect. When they first got under the ground, they had found a synagogue which had led them to a bunch of underground tunnels that went deeper beneath the city. All the rooms had power, and they kept going further and further, until it led them to a fallout shelter, with TVs and computers all over, which seemed really strange, even to them. And eventually, they came to a plumbing system behind an office room that was fully functioning.
Don't you think it's a coincidence how all these videos of underground cities and stuff is coming out at the moment? Don't you think that's weird? With all the files being leaked and stuff like that, it's strange. And I think there's probably a city under a city. It's kind of, don't you think it's very strange that only the rich can get there, only the elite can get there? It's like we live in two separate worlds. But yeah, leave a comment what you think, and how many bunkers do you think are around the world, and do you think they're fully functioning? Do you think there's people living there as we speak right now?
This guy is hitting a knife against this cutting board, and it releases a lot of microplastics. The thing is, these boards wear down over time and release microscopic particles that can end up in food. Microplastics have already been found in human blood, and they're linked to serious health risks. That's why many people are unsure which cutting board is actually safer. So this guy decided to test it in practice. He contaminated a cutting board with raw chicken and collected a sample. Then he did the same with a glass cutting board. After that, he washed both with dish soap and collected new samples. The results were surprising. The clean glass board showed no microorganisms, but the wooden board, besides being more contaminated, still showed a large growth of microbes even after washing.
I told you, since watching this channel, everything has a conspiracy. Every single video we learn something new, don't we? And now I'm going to have to throw away all my flipping plastic chopping boards. I'll tell you what, after a year of doing this channel, if I'm lucky enough to still be doing this channel in a year, and I really do hope so, because I love making these videos and I love the community that we've built here. Man, I'm going to have nothing left. I'm just going to be sat here with nothing because everything is a conspiracy now.
We were in the middle of the ocean when this charred leaf blew onto our boat in Phuket, Thailand. Eventually, we sailed into a dark cloud of smoke where we found a resort island burning down.
See, a lot of people were sending me that video saying that a lot of super rich people have been burning down their private islands. Now, I don't know if that's real or not, but you know what? It wouldn't even surprise me because they're not destroying their homes, they're destroying evidence. You know, another interesting thing I was reading about is, and I want to ask you this, so write your answer in the comments. Why do you think that the government gave us AI? Like, why do you think that? There's obviously a reason to why they gave us. I think it's to cause confusion because it's getting to a point now where we don't know what's real and fake anymore, do we? But leave a comment down below. Why do you think the government gave us AI? Why do you think they made that decision?
A psychologist explained why 90s kids think differently than Gen Z. It said the games that you played as a kid literally rewired your brain. And it said, here's what changed. And it said, 90s children played games that forced the brain to fail and retry. Mario, Sonic, Prince of Persia, you only had 3 lives, no saves, and no hints. When you lost, you learned patience, planning, and frustration tolerance. Today, many games guide kids step by step, auto-save every 10 seconds, and remove the real challenge.
Tetris. Oh, that was games you could lose your place in the game for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tetris, Doom, Quake, Zelda, you had no map, no path arrows. You remembered layouts, patterns, secrets. Scientists now show that the games strengthened the hippocampus, the part of the brain for memory and navigation. So modern games often give glowing lines, GPS arrows, voice assistance, so kids can follow the instructions instead of figuring things out. And it said, you had to stop when you failed. Today's games are endless, like Fortnite, Roblox, Jensen, Minecraft. They're all
losing.
They're all built to keep attention forever.
True.
He said that it trains a different circuit. Instead of finishing tasks, kids get addicted to the constant stimulation.
Yep.
And it said in the 90s games were social in real life. So you went to a friend's house, sat on the same couch, argued over controllers, shared secrets, passed levels together. You know, there was always that friend, right? There was like, dude, I'm good at this. Let me do this part. You know, and you're like, yeah, he's good at this. Let him do this part.
Yeah, you would share.
But today's kids play alone with headsets surrounded by thousands, but not connected directly to anybody.
That's so true.
Right?
Yep, I agree with that. I got a Nintendo 64 when I was super young, like 6, and then I got an Xbox when I was 8. Man, I grew up playing games, and those were the good times. You know, James Bond GoldenEye. Let me know if you remember that banger. I still remember playing that, eating Haribo, drinking Coke, playing it all day with my brother, you know, with the fat head cheat, you know. It was great. Gaming now is just not the same. But it's crazy to think that I'm at that age now where I'm thinking about, obviously I want to have children. I hope that I can. I hope that God will bless me with children. And I'll try my best to be a good dad. But how do you protect kids now, you know, because the internet is so dangerous. It has its good things, but it's also very, very dangerous. And the world is getting more and more scary every day. So, man. But let me know, did you play James Bond? I can't even speak. And also, before this episode ends, I just want to say a massive thank you to those who gave me feedback on the merch yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, but check out yesterday's video. At the end, I was sharing my merch designs. man, I'm going to make some tinfoil hat gang hoodies. Don't worry, I hear you. All right, I hear you. So I'm going to make some tinfoil hat, tea mug, a hoodie, and some other stuff. So thank you all for the amazing support. And I just want to say, I know I say something really depressing at the end of these videos. I do. But I just want to say how thankful I am to be in this position. I wake up every day with a smile on my face because it's like, this is my dream, to do YouTube, and the fact that I'm in this position is incredible. And it's just because you guys support me so much. Like, it's still crazy to me that, like, reading the comments, and I read comments all the time. I wish I could respond to all of them, but I do read them, and it's just it's crazy to me because it's so far out of my head. Like, you know, getting all these amazing people that comment on my videos and the views, it's just way beyond where I ever thought I could reach, you know. And I can't believe we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. You know, you guys know my dream is to get 100,000, but I don't care. If we get 100,000, great. I'm just, where we're at now is so far past where I ever dreamed I could get to, and I'm just blown away by it every day. I look at my channel sometimes, I think, that's me. Can't believe it. That's me. And do you know what, guys? I post these videos and I think, man, this video is terrible. These videos are all over the place, because I watch them back and I see the mistakes. Like, I leave things in, I forget to cut things out. Like, they're all over the place. And I watch other people who are like, you know, in my niche, or other YouTubers, and their stuff's all professional. Mine's just, yeah, it's just funny. But I'm glad you like my videos, because they are what they are. I'm not trying to be anyone else. I can only be myself, and if it works, great. But I'm just so thankful for where I am in life, and the fact that I'm designing merch. It's crazy to me, and I'm so thankful and blown away by the messages that people want to support me. They want to spend their money on me. They want to spend their hard-earned money to support me. You know, I feel like I don't deserve it. That's the truth. I really feel like I don't deserve great people that support me like you. And if you're still watching this video, that means you're one of them, because you've watched this whole video. And honestly, thank you. Really, really mean that. And this is nothing to do with merch. This is just about your support. You're just watching the videos, and just thank you so much, honestly. I'm so thankful to you for supporting me, and I'm so excited to see where this goes. And I hope you'll stick with me for the ride, because it's going to be a crazy one. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I really hope you enjoy. I'm doing the intro. See? I just proved my point. I'm doing the intro. I was just about to say enjoy today's episode, but it's done. But I'll see you all again tomorrow, yeah? See you then.